Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best 43-inch 4K TVs.
Starting at number 5.
LG B3. With its prices finally dropping, the LG B3 now offers an entry-level option to 2023 OLEDs but doesn't compromise on picture quality or gaming performance. Its features rival plenty of other OLEDs on the market, and you don't have to fork out as much to get sumptuous image quality. Superb contrast levels with deep blacks and dynamic colors combine to give the B3 a picture that feels more premium than the price tag it comes with. It offers Dolby Vision HDR support, and when used, movies and TV shows look fantastic with it. It doesn't have high brightness levels, however, with the LG C3, Samsung S90C and even the Sony A80L beating it. It still handles reflections well despite this in reasonable controlled environments, but for bright room viewing, such as sports during the day, something like the Samsung QN90C, number 7 in this list, will be much more visible. With LG's Game Optimizer feature included, the LG B3 is a real dark horse for gaming. The ability to tweak so many settings while playing really means you can tailor your gaming experience to whatever game you're playing. It also has 4K 120Hz, VRR, ALLM and Dolby Vision gaming support. It's a little disappointing that this is only on 2 of its 4 ports, but that's okay for the more casual among us. The B3 does have a distinctly average built-in sound system, though, and its stand doesn't feel the right quality when compared to its price tag, but there is still plenty on offer here to make the LG B3 a real consideration if you're looking to upgrade your TV and make your way into the world of OLED.
Coming at number 4.
Samsung QN900C. 8K might seem a bit much to some, but if you're going to buy a large-size TV and you'll feed it high-quality 4K pictures, given the absence of 8K movies, there's no doubt that the Samsung QN900C can be a clear step up. The set offers fantastic picture led by its superb color, high brightness, terrific sound and outstanding black tones, all in a package that's unmatched in terms of design. At 1/40th the thickness of a regular LED, Samsung's mini LEDs are more closely packaged, allowing for a greater number of dimming zones, resulting in more accurate black tones and a perceived better contrast. This has one of the most advanced mini LED screens so far, and the magic trick here is combining it with Samsung's AI upscaling, which can take 4K images and make them look closer to 8K resolution, so there's real benefit in the higher resolution. Put simply, the QN900C is consistently able to produce images that look better than their source. As long as they're high quality in the first place, HD video or low bitrate streaming isn't so transformative. But you'll pay a very high premium for this, compared to Samsung's highest-end 4K TVs, such as the QN90C, further down this list, which are very nearly at the same level of brightness and contrast. Still, you also get top-tier gaming features, excellent built-in sound, and fantastic One Connect box, which moves all the connections to a tidy separate box, with one cable carrying power and visuals to the TV.
At number 3.
Samsung S95C. The Samsung S95C is groundbreaking. It's the brightest OLED TV we've reviewed so far. By a long way in our testing, it beat previous QD OLED screens by 40% for peak HDR brightness. We measured it at 1400 nits, compare that to the 820 nits of the LG C3, and you can see why it's so interesting and expensive. It's so much brighter, which means it can look closer to real life, and there's an even bigger difference between bright and dark. That's an astonishing improvement for OLED TVs, and it's not the only thing astonishing here. During testing of the S5C, we said it's particularly effective in taking high dynamic range video to a whole new level of enjoyment, drama, and realism, but also feeds gloriously into the S95C's colors, unlocking new levels of color volume and purity, even in bright color areas, we've never seen before on an OLED TV. It's also packed with gaming features and HDMI 2.1 connectivity, and we measured a best-in-class 9.2 milliseconds response time when gaming. Even the sound is pretty good, though you really should pair this with a proper sound system of some kind. With all this and excellent gaming performance, why isn't top of the list? That title goes to the S95C's more budget sibling, the Samsung S90C. The S90C doesn't offer quite the same brightness levels as the S95C, but it's cheaper and still offers fantastic all-around performance, so the S90C sits atop the list. Don't get us wrong though, the S95C feels every bit as premium as it should.
Number 2 of my list.
Hisense U8K. The Hisense U8K has great picture quality, excellent gaming features and a seriously competitive price point to make it a mid-range winner. With a mini LED screen, the Hisense U8K is great for viewing during the day and comes installed with Google TV as a smart TV platform, which is generally slick and packed with useful streaming apps. Although the Hisense U8K uses a mini LED screen meant for higher brightness levels, it doesn't fail to offer deep black tones in its picture as well. Its contrast does however fade when viewed from an angle but with high peak brightness levels. We measured it at 1590 nits, and an anti-glare coating. The U8K is an ideal viewing companion if you've got a naturally bright room. The U8K also serves as a great gaming TV. 2 of its HDMI ports are HDMI 2.1 and offer Dolby Vision gaming as well as the usual VRR and ALLM support, also not forgetting that all-important 120Hz refresh rate. There's also a game mode included to get the best settings out of your video games. In terms of audio and design, the Hisense is solid as well, with decent bass and dialogue clarity for audio and an adjustable feet from a design point of view. The Hisense U8K may not be the perfect TV, but at the price it is, it's certainly one that suits a lot of people's budgets and comes with a wealth of features as a bonus.
And number 1.
Samsung S90C. The Samsung S90C takes the top spot on our best TV list because it does it all: excellent picture quality, sleek design, brilliant gaming performance, and it gives you access to QD-OLED technology for the cheapest it's ever been. With prices dropping over time too, this gives you real OLED bang for your buck. With excellent contrast levels, dynamic and punchy colors and deep, rich blacks that we come to expect from an OLED, we found in our review that the S90C's extra brightness compared to the LG C3, further down this list, or Sony A80L really adds an extra layer, despite these TVs all costing the same. Its sharpness levels and detail are also a sight to behold. One thing to note though, is that the 83-inch model uses a regular OLED screen that's much less bright, and we would recommend getting the 83-inch LG C3 instead. Not just a beautiful TV, the Samsung S90C is also a gamer's paradise. With a refresh rate of 144 Hz, it has 4 2.1 HDMI ports that all support ALLM and VRR as well as 4K 120 Hz. It also has a gaming hub so you can tweak setting easily to get the most out of your games. Add to this built-in sound quality that beats almost all other TVs, including LG's OLEDs, you get a complete package with the S90C. It's not totally perfect, the lack of Dolby Vision support is a shame, and higher-priced OLEDs such as the Samsung S95C, at number 4 in this list, and LG G3 can beat it for brightness. But in terms of what you get at this budget level, the Samsung S90C is real value for money and is the best TV for most people.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.